Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is the last challenge for this year, and the challenge is to play a session using something, a game. It could be a system, a resource, or anything related to RPG that was released in 2024. And I have decided to play more Cairn, but now the second edition that was released a few months ago. So Cairn has currently the player's guide available on itch.io, Amazon and Lulu, and the Warder's guide, basically the Game Master guide, available on itch.io only. At this moment, I do not know if it's going to be available on Lulu. It seems that it's very expensive if they decide to put this there, but hopefully it will be available at least on Amazon. One might ask, but what is the difference between Cairn and Cairn 2nd edition? Rules-wise, they are basically the same game, so there is not so much difference. But for character creation, we have way more options here, and also there are some procedures for dungeon crawl, hex crawl, actually point crawl in this game. In the Warden's Guide, there are several useful content also, and I would like to not use everything because I think time-wise I will not be able to, but at least try to see if I can use some tables from the Warden Guide, because there are so many good things here, and maybe I should do just a video doing a review about this system, but this is not the focus. I'm here to finish the solo challenge for this year of 2024, and for that I need to create a character first, and I'm going to use the character sheet for Cairn 2nd edition, and I'm going to roll a character randomly. So let me just get here to the character creation section, and this is the character creation section, and we have now some kind of backgrounds, so we can roll, and then in the background we have more information. So let's see first which background we are going to have, and for that I need to roll a d20, and I got 14. Kettle right, and I need to roll my attributes also, and we do this basically in the same way. We just roll 3d6, and then we add to the strength, dexterity, and will, and we can exchange two results once. So let's see. Let me roll 3d6 here and see my strength, and it's going to be 9. What about my dexterity? Whoa, 16. And will? 11. I don't think I need to change something. I could change maybe strength and will. I think it makes more sense. And hit protection is the same. We just roll a d6. And I got a 2. And now that I have my background and I have my attributes, I can go directly into the background page. For this case is 46, and there we have more tables. So we have first our starting gear, and I have this amount of gold pieces. Let's see how much. 9 gold pieces, and then I have rations. The original Cairn, sometimes we have some small items, and these items now goes to these petty items column here, so you don't need to use your inventory space with small items anymore. And there are some names suggestions, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So I'm going to roll a d10. 4. 1 2 3 4. Idris. And what is my trade? Let's see what is my trade. What my trade is 6. You scavenge raw tin and iron from battlefields, pulling teeth from steel to eating corpses. Start with a young donkey, a crossbow, and a saw. Okay. And what never fails to get you out of trouble. And this is some kind of item or a special ability that I might have. Let me think. Let me roll and see. 3. Spiked boots. Cracks heads D8 as easily as it does ice and muck. Travel is also a bit slower but easier. Okay, so I have spiked boots. Omens. This is good because it gives us we have bounds, we have omens, so we still have character traits also. I could roll them, but I'm going to skip these. And I could roll a bond, maybe, and an omen. Yeah. And then we can try to figure out what's happening with Idris to start our adventure. So as a bound, I have number 8. You receive a letter, and it's a petty item, detailing incontrovertible proof that your true parentage is that of Fey nobility. The note also indicates a date and a location where you are to meet the letter's author, deep in the woods. Do I believe on it? Is it true? I have no clue, but we already have our adventure. And let me roll a omen also. 2. It feels like winter has arrived too quickly this year. Frost and snows making their appearance much earlier than expected. There is talk of a pattern to the frost found in windows, ponds, and cracks in the ground. It almost looks like a map. We live maybe in a cold village and high mountains or close to the mountains or something like that. And I know what Idris do for a living. He basically scavenge battlefields, and he gets teeth and body parts, even armor, everything, and he tries to sell it. I'm not sure if this is a good life. And what I think is that maybe he has been doing this as his only option to earn money, but he goes back to home, and I think he lives alone. Or I do not have any oracle actually or sparking to the table. So okay, let's go and use the oracle that I like also. And yeah, this is yes, this is no, and I'm going to ask, does Idris live alone? Yes. So this is yes, as I said. Oh, sorry. This is yes, this is no. So the highest number wins. Yeah, so he lives alone. So he just arrives and he sees a letter, an envelope on his table. He immediately looks around and he doesn't see anyone there. So it's strange. It was not there before. He checks his door to see if it was broken. He just opened the door, so I believe it's not. No one broke his door. So maybe a window. He checks the window. Is there any window that is open? And I think that probably yes. So this one is going to be supporting the blue die here, and I will keep the highest number because it's probably yes. And yeah, but it's not, definitely not. Everything is even locked, the window. So how this letter just appear here? So he just go and take the letter and opens it, and it is written there maybe, Idris, you do not know, but you are noble, and you actually, your parents are noble, a nobility, part of the nobility of the Fey folk. Fey folk. I'm not sure. Have I heard about Fey folk before? And the answer is yes, but as it's too close, yes, but not too much. Maybe there are some legends about it, but okay, someone is definitely making some kind of jokes with me. But they say I'm a noble, right? And in the letter it says, yeah, just go down into the forest, into the woods, and meet me there, and I can explain all details to you. And maybe it says close to the lake or whatever, the crossroads, or at the entrance of the woods, some kind of point of interest. And actually I could use now, it would make the game a little bit slower, but they have these I think, let me check it, because the Warden's Guide, they have so much stuff here. There's so much stuff here. We have faction stuff, but they also have map creation, and then when you see topography, you can roll like how the terrain is and how easy it is, and then you can just draw a map by using this. So let's see. Let's roll d6. Okay, and in d6 it says 2, curiosity. So let me roll curiosity. 8 says echoing fields, and number 3, buried ley line. Okay, so maybe in these fields that was called the echoing fields, a place where it is said that is cursed because the legend says that a war happened years ago, maybe 100 years ago. I do not know how long. And yeah, so it's a cursed place. No one goes there because they say that the spirits, they are living there. The spirits of the dead bodies of the people that died there during this war. And maybe it is related to this Fey folk. Yeah, maybe. And people usually avoid to go there. But the letter says that I need to go through the echoing fields and meet them in somewhere there. I do not have like a waypoint. Let me roll a waypoint. Maybe it's better. In this echoing fields we have like this a sanctuary. So, but there is an old sanctuary there, and I need to meet with someone if I would like to know more details about it. Okay, and I think this is clear. Idris is tired of his life. Maybe I will not roleplay this, but I could say that maybe Idris he does not believe on it initially, and he tries just to live his life normally as it didn't happen. Maybe he tried to ask around who wrote that letter, who was trying to prank him, and he cannot find anyone. So, but he just live his life normally. But it's tough because now the winter is coming way sooner, and he does not have too much to take care to live during the winter, and now he's worried about this. So it becomes urgent that he needs to go to this place, because if it's true, he will be rich, right? And if it's not true, okay, at least he tried, because since he read this letter, he cannot think about something else. So he just goes to this place. And I do not know how far it is, but I'm not sure if it's too close. So a little journey would be necessary, I think. So let's see, because we have some kind of wilderness exploration, like travel duration, and we have rules for that now in Cairn 2e. And we can have some watches. So a day is divided into 3 watches: morning, afternoon, and night. And each character can choose one wilderness action per watch. So in our case, we are going through the wilderness. And I think it's not like Forbidden Lands that we need to roll if we succeed on it or not. It's more like um, what happens during the cycle. So we have like the exploration cycle, and I can just roll a d6 and see what we can find in this table. So let's see. We are traveling. We just prepare ourselves. We get our donkey, and then we go. Yeah. So let's roll a d6 and check this table here. And it says that we have an encounter. So roll on an encounter table for the terrain type or location. Well, I could not find any encounter table. Maybe yeah, I would need more time, but I know that we have encounter table here in the white box. So I'm going to use this encounter table. Let me just see. Terrain. It's a cold environment, but I'm not sure if it's open terrain. Maybe it's open terrain. I can just roll here or and see first which encounter type we have. Let me get a d10, and 9 is a monster. Okay, so a monster, and then I have these other table here, and I need to roll a d12. No, it's d10, right? I see that there are 12 options here. Yeah, so but it's a d10. So let's see what kind of monster we see. Unicorns. Okay. So unicorns, they're not bad creatures, right? So I think they're good creatures. At least I think. So let me see the bestiary here if they have unicorns here. I'm not sure. Yeah, actually they do. So we have unicorn. So magical horses with a single long horn on their foreheads, timid but proud and willful, are seen as divine beings. Their hair is worth a small fortune due to its powerful healing properties. Whoa, so this is great. Do I know about unicorns? And I think I've heard something, right, about it, but I will say probably yes. And okay, what happens when I match all dice results? It means that I have some kind of random event. And usually I use some kind of table to help me with it, trying to sparkling some ideas. But I do not have any here. I think actually if I go in the Wardens, they have some kind of tables to create monsters, and I think they have also to create some kind of terrains. So I can roll just an adjective and see if brings me some kind of inspiration to this random event. So blazing. Okay, I have an idea. So what I think that happens is Idris has been walking for a while. In this, I think it's snowing. I didn't roll the weather, but I could say it's snowing, but it's not too cold. It's cold, of course, but he's prepared for it, and he has been walking. He has his spiked boots, so it's slow, but he has been walking for, I would say, hours. And maybe he's in like this higher ground where he can see down and he sees some unicorns. Is there more than one unicorn? Yes, more than one. So how many? 3. He says 3 white horses. but they are they are a little bit different from the common horses. I'm not sure if he's able to identify this unicorn. So I will roll like a skill check, like a will check, just to see if he can understand that they are unicorns. And 3 is actually a success. So he looks at it, at the horses. At the beginning, he thinks, oh, they are wild horses. But as soon as he looks better or he approaches cautiously, he sees from this higher ground that they have some kind of long horns. And he identifies it. They are unicorns. And it's unbelievable because so far he believed that unicorns did not exist. But he now can see clearly 3 of them there. But as soon as he decides to spend a little bit more time trying to see what the creatures are doing, what they are going to do, or where they are going, or something like that, I think there is some kind of like tremor. And then suddenly there is this huge fissure on the floor, and it cracks like it makes a huge noise, and some lava start coming from the floor, and maybe one of the unicorn just fell in the lava and burns, and the other 2 just run away. And then Hydra sees himself in this like blazing area. I don't know if this is correct, but I think there are some holes on the floor just start appearing, and then some lava just spilled everywhere. And Hydras needs to try to avoid this kind of blazing or hot lava, otherwise he can suffer some damage. So he needs to roll like a dexterity save just to see if he can avoid taking damage. And 13, so he succeeded in it. I'm not sure about the donkey. Of course, the donkey, I would say it's afraid, and it would run, definitely. So I will ask the oracle, is Idris able to keep his donkey? I would say probably not. So I will keep the highest of these 2 dice here. Would Idris be able to hold his donkey? And the answer is actually yes. Okay. So although the donkey was afraid, he is able to keep it, and he is able to move safely into this lava field in the end. It's snow and lava, and he cannot believe it and what's happening, but he moves away to a safe place. But actually, he sees where the unicorns were, and I think he just tried to follow the unicorns. So he spent some time checking the footprints in the snow. I think he can clearly see, and definitely the unicorns were going to the woods. Idris is looking for a sanctuary here, and I think the unicorns are heading to there. So Idris follows the footprints, and eventually he sees himself in these woods. I can roll to see if we have some kind of event here again. So wilderness events, let me roll. And we have a discovery. Okay, the party finds food, treasure, or other useful resources. The warden can instead choose to review the primary feature of the area. So I will not waste time. The footprints just lead him directly to this sanctuary. So how is it? Let's see. Let me roll an adjective and try to see if I can have some kind of inspiration. So 83, shimmering. And then let's get a noun here. Shimmering 66 patch. Okay. He was supposed to meet someone here. And I think this sanctuary is kind of a statue, but really old statue, ancient statue, and it is damaged. Maybe it's a statue of what kind, seems to be some kind of humanoid, maybe an old god that no one remembers, maybe. But Hydra sees that there are some kind of maybe someone tried to fix this statue. It's clear that he can see that someone has been working and trying to bring this statue to this original state, fully recovered. So he can see that. Maybe he sees also some tools around. Yeah. Is there someone there? I do not know. Let's see. Random event again. Okay. Let's see. Let's roll an adjective for, yeah, let's see. Let's see. Something happened. 63. Lone. Okay, lone. 49. Lone harvest. Oh, okay. I know. What I think that happens is, as Idris is looking at the statue, he hears a voice of a woman. She says, "Hello, Idris. Welcome." And Idris just turned back. He didn't see anyone around, and then suddenly there is this woman. And this woman is like a farmer. Simple clothes. Maybe she's carrying some farming tools on her, or actually more like a herbalist. Maybe it's better if I think like that. Maybe, yeah, she has some fruits on her also. But in this cold environment, where did she get the fruits? And then Ida says, who are you? And I do not know, but I could roll a name, and if I go here, we have several backgrounds, and oh, this one I think matches a little bit what he met. Yeah, so let me roll here a d10 and see. 2. I'm Velis, and I can see that you received my letter. Oh, okay. Velis, so you know who I am, but I do not know who you are. And is this true, what is written in that letter? Am I really part of a noble family? And Velis says, yes, you are. Oh, okay, so I'm here. Is there anything, any richness or anything like that I can receive? Who are my parents? Where are they? I don't think his parents are alive. So, but I can ask the oracle. Are his parents alive? And the answer is actually, I just rolled 3 dice, but yeah, actually, yeah, I would say it's more likely that it's a no. So she says, no, they're not alive. But the reason that I wrote to you is that, as probably you could see, the world, or actually our world, is suffering. What do you mean by that? I see the cracks on the floor, the lava is spilling. Is that what you are talking about? I thought that there was no one living here in the echoing fields. And Valen says, yeah, indeed, there's no one living here. But this is the place where we can move from our world to this world. The Fey word. Fey word, you say? Okay. So, and why did you, are you telling me this? Well, because we need you, Idris. We need you to save our world. Okay. And what is my reward? Reward? You would have your people safe. Oh, I'm sorry, but I don't think it's enough. In this Fey world, would I have a house or something like that? Of course. She just interrupts him. Of course, you would have a pretty house, very beautiful house. You would have food. You would have money. You wouldn't need to live as you have been living here. Your life would be way better. Okay, I'm not sure if Idris should trust on her. So maybe he could try to see if she's lying to him. And I will request a will roll. And it's 12, meaning that it's a fail. So he cannot say if it's true or not. So he just asks, where should we go? And then she says, let me just finish my work here. Would you help me, please? And then she just asks for his help to fix the statue. And Idris asks about the statue. What is this statue? Who is this person? Does she answer the question? I do not know. But yes, she does. So she will say something related to 81. It's Savage. And 75. Regret. Savage regret. I think Savage regret. Is this statue related to his family? Okay, I don't have the answer. But Savage regret. I think she just says she doesn't tell who this person is, but she just mentioned maybe something that some people did something that they should not have done, and savage people. And as she was saying this, something happens. Let's see. 85. Shivering again. Okay. And now 67. Peril. Ooh, okay. I think as she's trying to explain to him, I think something just happens. I think a creature, a monster, appears suddenly. And I'm going to use this table here from the Warden's Guide to create monsters, just to test it. So we need to roll monster appearance, then monster trait, then monster attack, then monster abilities. Then I try to describe this and create the stats according to the principles and definitions or what I have rolled, the results in the end. Let's roll appearance. How is this creature? So it is an 8, a glowing 7, glowing fur. Okay, I think the glowing fur could be like, it's kind of flaming fur. It's glowing, but it's more like flames. I think it makes sense. Let me see a Kirk here. It's 4, collects trophy, and 15 religions icons. It's the weakness. Collect trophies. Okay, I do not know about if it's humanoid or whatever, but it seems that it is a creature that has been hunting maybe fake creatures, collecting trophies from fake creatures. And its weakness is religious icons. So maybe this statue is a religious icon. I do not know. Let's see what kind of attack it has. So 10 slashes and critical damage, paralyzes. Okay. Monster abilities 15, reverses 6 health. Ooh, reverses health, like cause disease, something like that. Okay. And where's the did I roll the appearance? Yes, I did. Yeah, I do not know if it is like it's a creature. I'm not sure if it's like a humanoid creature. Maybe it is. Is it just one creature? No, actually it's not. So small creatures, several of them, several small creatures. I think it's a group of creatures, flaming creatures, like, and they have this glowing fur, but the glowing actually is flaming fur, like imps. Yeah, and I just hear maybe another huge noise, and then maybe from the floor, like a fissure. It's not fissure. How is it in English? I just forgot the name. Yeah, but it just opens something, and then immediately these creatures just start appearing and attacking Vela and Idris. I think Valen just tried to defend herself. Quickly, Idris, help me here. Help me handling these creatures. So I'm going to, in the end, I can just roll, or actually I should. These tables are not meant to be used in solo play, but one can definitely use these. So I'm going to define the hit protection for this creature. I will say it has 3 hit protection. I don't think it has armor, but as it is basically a representation of several creatures, I would say that it has strength of 10. So I will put this here. Dexterity, so maybe they have, I would say 12, maybe. And willpower, they do not have too much, so maybe they have like, I do not know, 4. And this is their hit protection. I will say it's 4 also. Yeah, because there are a small group of these creatures here. Abilities, they can cause disease. So I would say that if they inflict damage, I would need to have some kind of strength check to see if I get a disease. I do not know what this disease could do, but it's just as an example. So let's see. So these creatures, they just appear. They just starting appearing from this hole on the floor, and we need to attack. So in order to see if I'm able to act first, and I'm not sure if I'm using the rules correctly, but I usually tend to roll dexterity save to see if I'm able to act before them. I could try to see the rules here, but I don't want to spend too much time. So let me just roll. If I roll less than my dexterity, it means that I am able to act first. And 8, yes, I am able to. So what I do, I just shoot my crossbow into one of this creature. I just get my crossbow and shoot. 5, great. Meaning that but it's just one creature. Okay, so 4, it goes to 0 minus 1, so the strength go to 9. I'm not sure if I should have created this creature like this, because now I would need to roll a strength check to see if the creature is dead or not with one shot. So did it make sense? I don't think so. But let's see. 20. It's a fail, meaning that the creature would be dead. But I said there are several creatures. So what I'm going to do is I will just get rid of this stuff here, and I will just keep hit protection. And they have strength 7. Okay, and I'm going to put like 1 is dead. I'm going to put 4 more here. So 4, and let's see how much reach protection they have. So 1, 5, 3, and 1. So I shoot, and I just got 1. 1 is dead. I think Valen actually is the how is it called? Wild Witch, something like this. Do not know where she is now. Half Witch, yes. So she would have like a dagger. So she would. I'm not sure if she would start. She would attack together with Hydra. So I just rolled d6 for her. And 5. Okay, so she kills. I do not know which one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Okay, so this last one goes to 2 strength. Let's see if it dies. It does. So 1 less. And then now the creatures need to attack. So we have 3 creatures. Let me see. Would they all of them attack Hydras? And the answer is no. So I will say that 2 will attack Hydras and 1 will attack Valen. I do not have a Valen character sheet here, but let me see what kind of damage they inflict. Like flaming damage, maybe they inflict d6. And actually, reverse health, I think you get the burning effect. Yes, not disease, but they have like burning effect. So they will try to jump on you and attack you, and then you start having more damage every round, maybe. Let's see. So it's a d6 damage first, and they 6. The first one attacks Hydras and inflicts 6 damage, and he has read protection 2. So 4 go to strength, meaning that he goes to 7 strength, right? Is it correct? Yes. And now I need to roll under 7 to stay alive. 16. Okay. So Hydra's just he just fall down. Maybe he's even burning and agonizing or something like this. Then Valen the other one attack Valen, and 2, I do not know how much hit protection she has. 6, so she is still alive. So now I'm playing with her, and I do not have a character sheet for her. But I would say that the next round I would need to roll dexterity. Let's see how much she has. So she has 7, and she's not able to act first, meaning that the 3 creatures are going to attack first. And they have d6s, and I need, as every creature is going to attack the same target, I just roll all damage for them, and I keep the highest one. Okay, and she goes exactly to 0 hit protection, meaning that she would need to roll a scar, and I will do it afterwards because I don't even have a character sheet for her. So what happens is that she goes to 0, but she does not suffer damage in her strength, so she's able to attack again with her dagger. And I think she's going to attack the first creature, and let's see how much damage she would inflict. Just 1 damage, meaning that the creature goes to 0 also, but still 7 strength. So it's alive. The creature is alive with 0 hit protection. This is not good because now we have another turn and she rolled a 9. How much was her dexterity? I think it was 7, right? Meaning that the creatures go first again. So they attack, inflict 3 points of damage. What is her strength? Whoa, she's strong. 15. Okay, so she needs to roll less than 12. 13. She fails. So what I think is that the creatures just appear and they start attacking and then jump on Idris, and Idris is burning and yelling, help me, and then as Idris is wounded, they jump in Valen also, and Valen tried to defend herself, but unfortunately the creatures are faster than her and even stronger than her, maybe, and as they are 3, they are able just to defeat them. And the last image that Idris see is the creatures on top of Valen while he gets unconscious. And that's it. And that's it. I could say that Idris did not die. I could say that maybe someone else appears or something like that. But I just wanted to have this really short session trying to play a little bit of Cairn 2E and of course fulfilling the last challenge of this year. I hope you like it. If you do, click on the like button and see you in the next video. Bye bye.